Macro events can affect even the most hardened of investors. At times, it can be hard to remove yourself from the noise. Those brave enough to step away from the crowd can feel lost. In these uncertain times, it is crucial to take time to figure out where you are. Are you on the right track, or is it time to change course? Over the last 2 days, we have heard from a trio of industry experts, all helping to provide safe passage for future investment returns. Our first speaker, Bent Simpfendorfer of Silk Road Associates, shone a light on changes in the Chinese growth story.
And so the one question that you should be asking some of your portfolio companies when you're on those conference calls and when they talk about their China strategy, ask them, which China are you talking about? Economists like to talk about the China on the left. This is the world's second largest economy. It's a economy that is constrained by debt and demographics. Business owners like to talk about the China on the right. This map illustrates the country's best performing cities. These are commercial hotspots. Combined, they have a population the size of Brazil, a GDP twice the size of Brazil. These are the parts of the country that business owners are focused on. This is a reason that business owners are so bullish, even as GDP growth slows, even as debt levels rise. They are asking which China because we want to be exposed to the right China.
However, he issued a word of warning for those looking at the best stop to hop onto the new Silk Road without considering the outlying risks.
There are parts of China, specifically those parts highlighted in red, that have a water per capita, or water resources on a per capita basis that are the same as Egypt. And this in a country that is industrializing and urbanizing at 6, 8, 10% rates. The water will run out. If you're investing in China, I would be asking your portfolio companies, what will you do when the water runs out?
Water has always been a key element for a population to gather and to grow. With the transportation, all main cities have been built along rivers or the seaside, and the industry, agriculture in particular, is also requiring more and more water. So I think that water is probably one of the very, very interesting investment themes for the future.
Understanding your surroundings is key for setting off a new path. Setting his sights on current market myths, Citywire's Frank Talbot outlined current investment conditions in greater depth.
I believe we are at a pivotal moment. The great financial experiment that is quantitative easing is coming to an end, and it's coming to an end soon. Where we go from here, I don't know. But what I do know, the level of sophistication required to navigate this period, with bond yields as low as they are and policy rates as low as they are, it's going to be extremely challenging. And I believe that justifies your presence as sophisticated investors.
In investments, following the right person can be as important as going in the right direction. Our deputy head of investment research also gave an insight into what lessons, track record and tenure can teach you about performance.
Fund manager tenure and experience is clearly important to all of the fund select audience, but something that's always clear to me in terms of the voting that comes back is that people always underestimate just how low it actually is.
Our final speaker, Andrew Tarver, put a new digitally driven world into perspective. The CEO and founder of startup Bold Rocket also provided a roadmap for accessing future trends and dealing with the mountains of data being generated at each step of your journey.
Within the next 5 years, we will have created a computer, an algorithm, which is more intelligent than the human brain. Within 20 years, based on Moore's law, and the growth of technology, we will have a computer which is more powerful than every human brain combined on the planet. Now start to understand the implication to your organization of having a computer which is smarter, more intelligent and quicker than your investment managers, than your staff. Will not make mistakes, will not come in late, can work 24/7 and is ultimately scalable. Because this is a reality that most people don't know.
From digital disruption and human hacking to the advent of New Asia, we are entering a brave new world. One where signposts for future investment trends may not be so clear-cut. But we hope the speakers over the past few days have helped give you a push into the right direction. Wherever your investment journey takes you, we look forward to crossing paths with you again next year.